Hello, welcome back to your pick a card reading. What does a mirror say about you? Men or women, you can decide which one you like. Okay. All right. Oops. So same as the others, you're gonna go ahead and choose which one. They are mixed. I'm sorry. So for number one, I have the coconut. For number two, cherry. And number three, frosted. What does a mirror say about you? Again, group one, coconut. Two, cherry. Group three, frosted. You can go ahead and stay all the way to the end of the reading. You can choose more than one group. If you choose two, you can come back, pick another one, and take what resonates for you only, currently. Okay? Don't make up things in your head that could be me, that could not be me. No, it has to resonate. Something has to give. Okay? All right? I'll see you on the other side. Group one. Hello. For those that picked the coconut, welcome. I'll just put it like that. Okay. Let's see what your oracle message is. Ooh. Ooh. All right. This one hugged that one really. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. So they want me to express these two. There's a lot of envious in your circle, group one. Oh my God. And I'm not surprised. I'm going to dim it down because it's too bright for me. Hold on. We'll leave it like that. There's a lot going on here. You're thinking super clear. And the more you step into the light, the more you see that people are just so envious. Yeah. They're so envious of your mind, body, and spirit. And especially the connections that you have with people. This person could be bottling up so much within themselves that it is a red flag. Because it's not allowing you to think clear. If you're having trouble with your up and downs or just simply your worry abouts, this is a reason why. Because you have someone or just people that you might have a caring connection with. And you might ask yourself, well, what do you mean caring connection if they're envious? Maybe you're the one who's caring. You're the one who cares about this relationship. But the other person is not appreciating it, or someone didn't appreciate this further, without even thinking twice. They just want to envy you, okay? So, when it comes to us protecting ourselves, it's not just by blocking a person, but really disconnecting from this relationship for once and for all. Just for your own goddamn sanity at this fucking point. Why continue feeding onto something that's not going to be feeding you back? Right? Or just simply nurturing at all. Yeah, keep these three cards. See, this person, they're not nurturing. They might be in a trim oil, I'm hearing. This could be wishing upon a star for something to change or to manifest. But when the person has no good interest on your own well-being, or just simply take any type of action, or just keep hating, they're going to continue being in that cycle, in that turmoil. And you're going to have to really take action yourself to release out of this turmoil, because it's not yours. Somebody could be going through karma and you're in the fucking mess. You're right in the middle. Not so much in the mess, but you're right in the middle of it. So you can pretend all you want. You can just ego boost yourself to motivate yourself to get out of that. Even if some of you have to risk it in the sense of maybe sleeping in your car in the meantime, or just continue being there and not engaging into their envious energy and the turmoil, because either way they're going to learn a lesson and they are going to get their karma. Not so much for fucking with you, but for not just thinking clear or thinking twice before taking any action. We could be jealous about certain things, and I only say that because I was jealous at my sister's wedding, you know, and it was just really hard for me to just accept that the youngest one was getting married and I'm the oldest. I should be the one having the child, you know, and just getting married. But since that didn't happen, I accepted it. I apologized. And around that time, I was already like still coming out of the closet. So there's a lot going on, you know. And so yeah, she expressed herself, and I expressed myself afterwards, and I'm just like, fuck, you know. Like, yeah, I was jealous, not envy. You know, it's two different things, at least for me. But yeah, I was just jealous of that, and it went away. You know, with time and just understanding of where I was going, where I was coming from, versus her finding her person at that time. Okay, for her it was her divine timing. So if anybody is fucking with you, you know, and then right now in the meantime, or in this current moment, not so much in the meantime, but in the current moment, they are going to get their karma. When? I don't know. It could be just right away, depending on whether at mind, body, and spirit themselves. So appreciate the connections that do allow you to be you. Okay? Yes. See, look. Because that's shifting. That's turning with passion, with understanding. And it's grounding. Okay? So don't express yourself too much when it comes to your own personal stuff with other people. Oh, just stay quiet. Let them be brokenhearted for whatever bullshit they're going through. You continue straighten yourself out and have the courage to continue moving forward with the abundance. You know, even if you're lacking a bit of something of your divine feminine or masculine within self, you're still going to be matching your own fucking innocence here, you know, your own energy, because you have been defeated already. You came to terms already to this, to which I can't do this anymore. I'm not going to dim my light ever again just because these people were not nurturing or whatever. You know, you're going to be nurturing towards yourself always, mind, body, and spirit, passionately, with unconditional love, with looking in your eyes with those angel eyes and just say, I love you. You know, so mirror that back to you. It's going to take, it might feel weird. I already went through this. I already, you know, did the whole mirror thing. And I'll look at myself, you know, and I'll just kiss every parts of myself. Even though I can't reach, I'm still touching that part, and I'm just talking to it in a positive way, or just in a loving way, in a way that's understanding, it's caring, and you're not abusing it. I'm just giving it recognition that I know that you're here, and just because you're there and I don't like it, doesn't mean that I'm not going to love you. Okay? Besitos. Okay, let's continue. I love that. I love how that came out. All right, group one. Let's continue. Oh, keep these? Okay, there's a lot going on still here. All right, so let's see. Let's reshuffle these. New messages, please. Currently for caring connections for group one. All right, there's heading emotions. Ooh, there's heading emotions. There's somebody that's recognizing you, recognizing themselves, that you are my cup of love. Five of Swords. They are in regret. This person is in regret. They're synchronicity becoming naked or more self-aware or more open with themselves, to where they're expressing, like, you know, mentally they're processing this recognition. Yeah, they're not talking about it. And they're just bringing this energy back. So whatever energy you gave them in the past, that energy is coming back. And look at that. Yep, look at that. Oh my God. Hold on. You are my cup of love. And they're stressing about this. Look at that. Okay, I understand the cards. Let me stop. Okay, here's the stars, right? They're wishing upon the star. You are my star, my wish, my emotional fulfillment. And with the Emperor here, this is the Emperor recognizing. Okay, recognizing your energy, recognizing your enlightenment, just your light. And there is emotion. You know, right now the Two of Cups is in reverse because you guys are not talking. You guys are not in communication, you know, or just not in each other's path in the moment. But they are stressing in the sense that I hope I find them on time, or I hope I make it on time. Okay, so this Emperor does want to take action, but right now in this current moment, they're just processing their thoughts when it comes to you. Okay, my loved ones. So there is a caring connection in the horizon for you, group one, and I'm pretty happy for you. I'm pretty sure that you guys have been wondering for decades of where the fuck is this person at, right? Some of you guys already are with this person. Some of you guys already are married, just recently married or engaged. But this person is aligning with their chakras. Well, these stars right here, the crown, and the whole entire being, mind, body, and spirit. Okay? Besitos. Alright, let's continue. Where you at currently? No definitions. No repeats. Okay, let's see. For group one, spirit. Group one. Look at that. 10 of Cups. You are my family. You know, they're going hard with this. Like, we can have everything. Yes. Look at that. Enlightenment's coming through. It's coming through, you guys. What else, Spirit? What about this caring connection? Yes. I want this new beginning with us, with you. Look at that. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Again, they're processing their thoughts. I'm not going to go too much in the cards anymore because they are in their thoughts about you and them. And they're really, just really understanding everything in the meantime. So finally they could just come forward with this Three of Cups and literally own up to it and cut ties of any kind. If there's any ties, like soul ties with other people, if there is, then they're gonna have to cut those ties before they come forward, because now they know that we don't play. Okay, with our guidance, they do tend to kind of slack off, and whatever other feminine is out there, they're not gonna really teach them anything anymore because they don't have it. So yes, you divine feminine, male or female, you own to this. Okay, so this masculine is looking pretty serious at the moment. Continue nurturing yourself, and amen. They'll come when it's time. Just keep focusing on your mental. Be very mindful of yourself, and hey, your blessing will come when you least expect it. God bless. Hi, group 2. Hello. For those that picked Cherry Blossom. Cherry. We're going to put it like this. All right. What does Amir say about you, group 2? For group 2, Spirit. All right, you're hiding your emotions. Uh-oh. Okay. For the past month, it looks like you've been very hostile or just simply very emotional. It's like I need a new key, a new journey, a new reset. Thank you, Spirit. A new reset. Yeah. Something's happening here mentally. Yeah, look at that. There has been some indecisive energy, or you're indecisive about something. Something didn't give. We do have a women holding a heart, women holding a coin, man holding a heart. It feels like it goes all together. Like somebody's realizing without you, they can't do anything. Without you, they cannot have what they want. Okay, group 2. I mean, it might be greener on the other side, but once it looks pretty nasty. Somebody is not creative here. Somebody's missing something here. This could be you, divine feminine, or the masculine, or just simply you both just missing each other. Missing each other, you know, and just that frequency of working together, manifesting what you both want and need from each other. But it looks like it's just halfway right now. This could be the masculine not being creative. You know, again, some masculines do needed to learn a very hard lesson. Maybe they were overworking too much, or they were just not appreciating the energy that was given to them, mind, body, and spirit. They just didn't value this. Nope, they didn't value this. So now they're starting to see that you were the cherry on top. You were the cherry on top of their cake. But again, they saw everything so clear, and yet they did not bother to come forward to express their sexual energy, make decisions. They're indecisive about it. You know, they just kept running low on energy. They never just couldn't come to terms that, hello, you know, open up to me, say that you love me, say that you care about this. But again, it was always you, divine feminine. You were the only one providing. Or this could be the masculine that went through karma. You know, in order for us to appreciate things in life, we have to go through certain things and experience certain things and aspects of life in order for us to find a defrost what's been frozen within us, within our hearts, within our minds, that we weren't opened to love, or just simply allow love in because we were so congested with negativity. We were betrayed by humanity all the way that it just got so dark that, you know what, I'd rather just be home alone and just be this grouchy old lady with the fucking cat. Even though that's not what we're really doing, but we're coming to terms, you know, in this turmoil thinking wise. But no, we have to come out of that. So learn to appreciate the lessons that you've had in the past, divine feminine and masculine, and appreciate those moments. So whoever didn't provide in the past, then you continue providing for yourself. And the more you center yourself, the more you regain your power, the more you gain this energy back without the need of backlash. I'll just appreciate everything and just clock it every fucking time. Okay? All right. Let's continue. For group 2, Spirit. Yeah, you don't, just keep your head down. Some of you guys don't want to look up or anything. That's fine. There's nothing else to look at. So if you're at work, don't even bother looking at anybody. Look at that. The 8 of Cups. Somebody wants to come forward or something. Let's see. Let's not move too ahead of ourselves. Okay. They are in regret for not speaking up at first for what they were feeling. Okay. But they do have the courage now. Or they're working on their courage. Yeah, they don't see nobody else other than just you. You are their reflection. You are their reflection. You undertook the devil by the horns, and they see that you did everything. Now it's time for them to come forward and pay you the same way. Not in the way that, how do I put this? Due to the energy or just whatever you expressed In the meantime, when you guys had communication, for those that did, you shared enough to which they see not so much the pain, but they see that you've worked hard to get where you're at, and that nobody has taken you serious because of who you are, or just simply because of the shit that you've been through. You know how sometimes we just trigger people and they think they're better than us, or just simply we trigger them and they don't know how to take us. They don't know how to take us, so they tend to just say, oh no, that's not for me, or she or he is too good for me. And they start feeding this type of shit onto their minds instead of saying, you know what, I deserve this. I want it. And look what I have here. Mind, body, and spirit. So yeah, it's like, no, we deserve nice things. And I always mentioned this before. An asshole will always learn how to lower their fucking ego and to be more softer, I guess, or just simply not much of a fucking dick or a douchebag. As much as a sweetheart needs to learn boundaries and yes, to be his or herself, but the need of having people abusing or just simply taking advantage of. I mean, people, they're not going to really respect your boundaries. Some people will. But the ones that don't, we're not going to worry about them. We're not going to worry about them. We're not going to wait for something. I'll just walk away without the need of heading us. Okay? So yes, again, this person's very deep thoughts about it. Yep, look at that. They do want their Empress back. Queen of Pentacles. They see you that you are very intelligent, emotionally intelligent. To where now it's like, without you, I'm nothing. You nurtured me. You showered me with your love, with your strength, your courage. And they just see you so fruitful. They see you with love. Oh my gosh. Aww. Did you have this masculine all up in his chonies? I think so. Alright, Spirit. Where is this Divine Feminine currently? Mind, body, and spirit. Let's see. Mind, body, and spirit for the Divine Feminine. What are you mirroring back to the Divine Masculine? Why is the Divine Masculine mirroring back? Coming back. Okay. They're going to come back, but with this time, with emotion. Yeah, they've been under... They needed to go through some karma. Okay? And now that they see, due to their actions, and this doesn't have to be a third party. It could just be their actions. Because sometimes people, they like to entertain other people and they don't see their behavior other than what the fuck the other bitches are saying, regardless if it's just random females, men, or family members. And now that they saw that they were just too needy that they just wanted attention. But instead of getting the proper attention from only one person, they were getting it for so many people, to the point where it made you walk away. And that, to you, I give you props, because again, you're speaking loud with your actions. Not so much by not allowing it to hurt you, but again, we know better. So you mirrored this person back, their bullshit, and now they're really seeing that they turned off the flame. Doesn't matter how high, how low it was, but there's attraction. There was attraction. And look at you, you're right there. Wait, where'd he go? They see prosperity. No matter which way they wanna hang, or they wanna pretend You are the Three of Cups. You are their mind, body, and spirit. They adore you. Group 2, they fucking adore you. Don't you just dislike, I don't want to say hate, but dislike when you know somebody does like you. Maybe not at first for some, but for some others, like, no, I know they do, but they don't say anything. Yeah, it's like, oh my God, just tell me. Like, I'm melting. I just want to touch you. I want to, you know, just like these damn cards, just like that. Like, what can just be playful and be sexual and just be so open and forgiving, you know, and loving all at the same time. It sounds like Juliet, Romeo and Juliet. All right, whoa. I say Romeo and Juliet, and look what popped up, you guys. Oh my God. You guys, it's coming. It's coming. Yes, look at that. Oh my God. I'm excited for you, group 2. Look at that. These fucking cards, just as I said that, they popped up. It's coming to you. It's coming towards you. You are their temple. Yo, I'm hating right now. Oh my God. You're on a cherry on my cake. My God, can I just lick you right now? Let me take a bite. Mwah. Let me stop. Hold on. Let me see. Bam. Look at that. Yes. With a lot of creativity. With a lot to create. A lot to manifest. And what I mean by that is having children. Getting married. Having a home. Having it all. Why the fuck not? Why not? Travel. If it's not traveling, it's just having your fucking kids, man. You know, some people just want the wedding and the kids. Some people just want the kids. Fuck the wedding. Fuck the wedding. Like, literally, for me. Fuck the wedding. Let me just have my baby. You know? But seriously, guys, it's coming. It's in our way. It's coming our way. But again, it's in the horizon. And as it's in the horizon, it needs to, you know, and land. So I can finally hit the ground and get it going. All right, guys. Oh my gosh, I wish you all the best, and I hope this reading was fucking awesome because I enjoyed it. All right, guys, I'll leave you alone. Thank you. Bye. Hi, group 3. For those that picked Frosted, let's see what your messages are. What does Amir say about you today, currently? What does Amir say about you? For those that picked Frosted. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Your accounts, they need to be frozen. Yep. There was a divine intervention when it came down to this on his journey. There could have been a lot of spinning or lack of appreciation for what you have. When we come across certain things in life, we tend to take it for granted, okay? Instead of appreciating that journey or that experience, we tend to walk away from it. And instead of recognizing what it was for us, was it a home? Was it a new beginning? Was it, what was it, you know? Maybe you gave more to others. So when things like that happen, we do go through some lessons. When you made it all about others but not you, or just simply not knowing when to put boundaries, you just keep giving and giving and giving, to which now everything's frozen. You froze your heart, you froze your finances, your actions are just not meeting the family's needs whatsoever. When you make it all about money, then, you know, people will ask you for shit. No matter your own kids will ask you for shit. They'll just keep asking and asking. Because that's what you all made it about, right? Or somebody made it about money all the time. To which now it's like, well, I'm grown now. I'm working and I have all these finances, but I'm still feeling empty inside. What's missing? And it's your family. It's a home. It's feeling like home. It's feeling like passion. Not that you're overworking constantly and getting tired. No, it's time for you to treat yourself some real respect and freeze all those accounts for everybody and give that account back to yourself and work on that. Mind, body, and spirit. So when the real chance, the realness comes in, then you both are ready to take action where it needs to be taken action towards, without the need of misleading one another. Okay. What does the mirror say? Okay. So we have the Three of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands, and other Wands. Yeah, this was not a spiritual connection. Somebody could have flipped on you. Somebody flipped on you, somebody that you thought was a divine feminine or the masculine or a fake twin flame is what I heard that do exist. Thanks to the light, some truth came in. And due to this, you already know what to look for in a person in order for you not to fall back again. It was a big fall. It was a big fall. In order for your, accounts to be frozen, for your heart to be frozen, it was like nobody was appreciating for what you were giving. You were giving your heart, you were giving your money, you were giving your energy to your family. But now it's time to give all that energy back to self so you can finally awaken more within self and remain mindful of your needs from here on out. You mirror back, or you allow others to mirror something back to you, but in the sense that you actually are gaining something in return and not leaving empty-handed. Okay? It feels pretty suspicious to me. Maybe some people already knew that you were going to get some kind of money, and that's why they were like trying to betray you, trying to like make things not work in your favor, because they don't want that, because they're not going to have that. Yeah, see, as I'm saying that, they're not going to have that. They're not going to have that type of money or that type of recognition, on their journey. And all of this is just heading emotions, like is causing some headaches, is not allowing you to think clear about your own courage, your own strength. But again, their side of the, what's it called? It's not greener on the other side, but it's very creative on the other side, if that makes sense. It's not greener. It's just, that you going this direction. It's more of a spiritual type of journey here. I don't want to say it like that. It's just that's just yours. This is all yours right here. But somebody here is like still, like their brain or something was frozen within time, that they're not really seeing it, that hey, you can have not so much what I have, but you can still use your intuition to gain some kind of power or something. If not that, then there are a true hater. There's true hating emotions here that they just don't like that you're being blessed or that you are abundant. Okay? Thanks to your own sexual divine energy, male or female. People, they will call somebody ugly or just mean words, especially the word ugly. Not everybody will think what's pretty to me is pretty. Same thing with, the other way around. But I'm not Like personally, I'm not judgmental. I do judge or discriminate something or someone when they're not being, like when they're not for me. I right away just say, oh no, I'm out. But I don't have to sit there and keep bashing. No. No, this person is not really thinking clear other than what they want, and that's what they want only. They're not validating your spirit. They're not validating your decisions. They're not validating your strength or your courage that you had to come to this part of your journey. Okay? No matter if you put money towards it, they still didn't care. You know, they still don't find it caring in any way. Other than just keep bottling up all these emotions that I want this. But they can't have that. They really can't. Okay? This behavior could be causing a little bit of anxiety. Okay? Alright, so why the contract? Okay. See, this contract here with Spirit, it's healing. It opens doors. Yes, look at that. Door to personal healing and happiness. And this is value to your inner world, to your inner spirit. And whatever you're creating in the horizon, this is what's going to be manifesting. This is what's going to bring you money. Okay? And it's just you opening up more onto your creativity. Fuck whatever else is not happening here. Whoever this is, fuck all that. They're gone. Forget about them. You continue focusing on your craft. You know, unfreeze your accounts. Unfreeze yourself mentally, mind, body, and spirit. And get to work. Regain your power. Connect with your angels. Connect with your throat chakra. Align with your divine masculine and feminine within self and take full action. Some of you guys might not be with your masculine at the current moment, and if you are, congratulations. But if you're not, then this is just you working on your craft. Okay? Somebody sends you a kiss. I feel like Art LeBeau when I do that. Alright, what's mirroring back for group 3? What's mirroring back? What's happening in the current moment? Ace of Swords. Why the Ace of Swords? Okay. This is your time now to reconnect with your sexual energy and cut any ties with what's it called? With masculine energies, with whoever you came across, to purify yourself, to come out of that. Mind, body, and spirit, whatever you have it at. Okay, so if you were sexually active with someone, doesn't matter if it's just one person or how many times, you purify yourself from this. It's not lingering, but it is in your sacral chakra. So what we can do is burn some sage, Palo Santo, and some green grass. If you don't have either one of the three, or you only have one of the three, that's fine. The thing is, the intention is there and the purpose. Okay, you affirm, I cleanse, so on and so forth, and you just keep affirming, and you say positive affirmations. You can also do meditations on YouTube that are guided, or just play the frequency, but set the intentions. Hold your belly on your belly button. You can place one above it and the other one below your belly button. That's your divine feminine and your masculine, sacral and solar plex. Sorry. Okay, so you send intentions and we focus. All right, what does the feminine need to know? Mind, body, and spirit. Okay, let's go. Let's reshuffle. Mind, body, and spirit for the divine feminine. That's a lot of cards, spirit. A lot of cards. Let's see. Look at that. Oh wait, no. Okay, let's look at them. Okay. I love this, and I'm gonna just end it here. I mean, it started pretty chaotic at first. Like, what? But look. Looking at it on the bright side, look at that. There's victory. You walked away, and you're walking towards good things now. This could have left you broken, that financial stress and all that stuff. It left you brokenhearted for so many reasons. But now that you have better control or understanding of how to make money abundantly without the stress, you're walking right into it with purpose, without the need of freezing time, without the need of freezing yourself or your accounts or your mind, body, and spirit. Like, why are you going to stop doing something when you know damn well that this is what the fuck you want to do? Make sense? So why are we stopping? Reflect this energy back. No matter how you want to do it. If it's just body, if it's just face. I mean, what is it? You align with that purpose and you can continue bringing in something better for yourself. Okay, group 3. All right, guys. Namaste. Thank you so much. God bless.